just nice and bite-sized and kind of a mild cookie. Again, not super sweet, kind of like biscotti, same kinds of flavorings, but still very, very good. Okay, pop these in the oven. All right, so we have our whole baking sheet of cookies. You'll see I did a couple of crescents just to show you an example, but I think making the round shape is so much easier. So, which is why I just went ahead and did that. But you certainly can do the crescents, they're cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these in the oven, which we heard earlier is preheated at 350. And we'll bake these for 15 to 20 minutes. And then while they're still warm, roll them in some powdered sugar to give them this lovely white coating. To start the fish tacos, what I have here are some fresh tilapia fillets. And the thing I love about tilapia is it's a great flavored fish. It's very mild. It's not real fishy, as some people say. And it's also extremely cheap. I think I got 3 nice fillets here for about $3. So, I mean, I don't know about you, but that, I mean, you can't even barely get a sandwich for that much anymore. So tilapia, I'm a huge, huge fan. So we've got these here, and I'm gonna give them a quick wash. Now what we're going to do is make our fish tacos and actually marinate the fish in a easy, just marinade that you can buy at the grocery store. So you can always make your own marinade if you want, but that's kind of a step I like to skip sometimes. So, especially if I'm in a rush, weeknight lunch or, you know, weekend meal, it's a little bit easier. So here you have a tilapia fillet, and this is a small one. You can get a lot bigger, but I actually requested a smaller one because I think it'll fit nicely in a fish taco. So you definitely can get bigger ones if you want to just saute them for dinner or whatnot. But all I'm going to do first is just slice right down the middle so we have our kind of nice sized slices of tilapia. And do the same right here. And these are perfect to go right inside a taco. Just imagine that right inside a tortilla. It's going to be really, really yummy. Such a nice, light, mild fish. I just love it. Also very low fat, healthy, always a good thing. Now we've got our fish in there. Let's go ahead and just dump the marinade right on top. Nothing to it. And this is actually, let me give it a quick shake. I actually got a tequila lime marinade. So, but there's so many different flavors and versions. There's a mesquite, and you know, you could even do barbecue or lemon or whatever you want. And I usually just real generous with the marinade. Make sure all that fish is covered so you really get a nice flavor. And usually most of these bottled marinades these days are what they call a 30-minute marinade. So, I mean, you don't even have to leave it in there that long, but it's quick. So you could marinate it for longer if you want a little bit richer flavor. But so just, you know, start marinating the fish when you get home, and then, you know, go watch your favorite TV show and come back and make your tacos. Nothing to it. You can just leave these in the fridge. Okay, so we've got our fish marinating, and to that, just for a little twist, I'm going to add a bit of olive oil. Just a little bit on top. Mix that in. And as always, a little bit of salt and fresh ground pepper just to season. Although usually marinades have a fair amount of both. We'll add that, a little bit of that, and a little pepper. And we'll give that a quick toss just to make sure we kind of get that olive oil and salt and pepper all mixed over everything. And these are just going to sit quietly while we make a wonderful cilantro lime sauce to go on the fish tacos. And I'm so excited about it. I think it's going to be really, really delicious. Okay, time for the cilantro lime sauce. And this is my kind of my own invention. So, and I don't really have the recipe down to an art, so you just have to kind of bear with me. I'm going to put about a half a cup of mayonnaise, and you could certainly use a fruit fly in my face. You could certainly use a low-fat mayonnaise if you're trying to cut your calories. That's no problem. Then I'm going to put also about a half a cup of sour cream, and that is a light sour cream, so we're cutting our calories a little bit there. And I'm going to leave both of these out just in case I want to. For some reason the fruit fly is really enjoying bothering me. And we're going to add about a tablespoon of milk, or a little, maybe 2 to 3 tablespoons. Okay. Next thing in cilantro lime sauce would obviously be some lime. So we're going to add a juice of a lime. Yum. I love lime on fish, and so this makes a really great sauce. Do the other one. The reason I'm going through my hands is just in case there's any seeds, but doesn't appear to be, so we're good. All right. Now let's kind of stir that together a little bit. And I've got a whisk here to use in a minute. Just kind of try to let that soften. There we go. That side. Now it's time for the other main ingredient in the cilantro lime sauce, which is cilantro. So what we're going to do is get a nice bunch that you've washed. I've been finding lately that the cilantro has been fairly kind of sandy. Sounds like my timer's going off, so I better check the cookies in just a minute. But the cilantro has been a little bit dirty, so do make sure you wash it. Don't want any grit in your sauce. Okay, before I start on the cilantro, let me go check the cookies.